Welcome to Six in the City. I'm Cassandra Fuller.
And Kristi Turnbow.
And we have a packed show for you today. We'll just get right into it. Mackenzie Lynn and Meg Montgomery are here. They're going to talk about the Spring Hands Up Arts Show that's coming up April 28th. It's a great event. Then we also have the Surreals, but they're not going to be singing today. They're actually going to be sitting on the couch, and they're going to promote their second annual Rock the Cure Festival. That's Riley Kerner, Annabelle Reese, and Hannah Adams. You've seen them on the show, but they're going to be talking instead of singing today. So
we also have Lindsay Crocker, and she's here with Turnbow, and they're going to talk about mammogram screenings coming up on May 14th. And then we also have Jody Jacobs and Wendy Braxter Ryan, and they are here to talk to us about Earth Day coming up on April 26th.
There's a lot of stuff going on around Earth Day. We'll talk about that. Jackie Utley and Gwen McReynolds are here with the Jackson-Madison chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, because it is time for the Field of Flags. They'll tell us more about that and when it's going to happen and how you can get out there and take a look at it.
And we also have Sue Schultz, and she's with the American Red Cross, and she's going to be here to help us finish up our show today.
That's right. And for a first on the show, I think we have Santiago Renya. He's going to be our entertainment for today, so we're looking forward to that and looking forward to having a good show with you too, Kristi, as well.
So I'm excited to be here.
Thanks for being the sidekick today. It's going to be a ladies' show today. So, Steve, no worries. We got everything under control.
That's right.
We'll be back with more Six in the City.
Franny Smith, host of EPlusTV 6 cooking show At Home on the Range. Our show features some of Jackson's best cooks, regular folks just like you and me that enjoy home entertaining and sharing their culinary skills. Join us each week as our guests share favorite family recipes, tips for entertaining, and delicious fare from the natural gas kitchens at Kaufman's Home Furnishings and Appliances. Have fun with local folks who are going to help you feel more at home on the range.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
First Baptist Church is about making disciples, building community, serving others, equipping families, and above all, glorifying God. We'd love to have you join us. First Baptist Church, for God, His gospel, and His glory.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're sitting here with Mackenzie Lynn. She is with a Hands Up Preschool, and we're also talking with Meg Montgomery. Now, Meg Montgomery works at Bancorp South, but today she is going to be talking about Hands Up. She's representing Hands Up Preschool. Ladies, we've got a Hands Up Spring Art Show coming up, correct?
We do.
When's this happening?
Next Thursday, April the 28th.
April the 28th, and it's a different location this year. Now, last year we had it at the church at St. Mary's, but this year, bigger and better things. We're expanding.
We are expanding at the preschool, and hopefully we're expanding the art show as well. We are doing it at Union's Grant Center this year. They were nice enough to be one of the sponsors of the show this year, and so we're going to do it over there.
Well,
it is at 6 p.m. next Thursday, April the 28th at Union's Grant Center.
There'll be a silent auction.
We have silent auction and finger foods first from 6 to 7, and then and that is also when you will view the art.
You peruse all the artwork.
That's right. And then starting at 7, we will have a show that the Hands Up kids kick off, and it's going to be fabulous.
How fun. Now, tell us about the artwork that's there. This is artwork. Some of it, what's on the tables is done by the children, but what's around that you're looking at is from the local schools. Is that correct?
Yes, so we have Northeast Middle, USJ. We also have Sacred Heart, Madison Academic. We have schools from all over Jackson, and they're going to be putting in art, and some of them will even be performing as the entertainment that night.
Oh, so it's not just art that you can see, it's art that you can experience, right?
Yes, and we have a Broadway theme. Our if you could see this. Our program this year is Hands Up, Spotlight on Our Kids. And all of the schools in town seem to have had Broadway shows this year.
That's
and
right.
we just kind of thought this was a natural thing for us to do.
It's a perfect fit.
It
Yes,
is a perfect fit,
yeah.
yes. And so we
We
what
have
else?
Oliver State Fair, Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, all over the place. Sound of Music.
I think every one of those you've named have been on this show.
Yes, they
At one
probably
point
have.
or another.
You're going to get to see them again because we also have a fabulous MC that night.
I heard about your MC.
Yeah.
It's
Wonderful
Cassandra.
MC. Mackenzie Lynn is here with us. She's with Hands Up Preschool, and Meg Montgomery, because the Hands Up Spring Art Show is coming up April 28th, which is a week from Thursday if you're watching today. It's going to be at the Carl Grant Event Center there at the Union campus, and it will start at, the silent auction will start at 6 o'clock. The actual program starts at 7. It's something that you don't want to miss. Now, how do we get tickets?
Right.
You can call the school. The phone number is 731-300-4263. That's 300 hand. And we have $10 general admission tickets available at this point.
$10 general admission. Wow, that's great.
Yes.
And what a great cause. What do you want people to know about Hands Up?
Well,
Because you work at
Yes,
Hands
I
Up. Now,
do.
what do you do at Hands Up?
I'm the community liaison, so I worked with the parents as well as the community. I kind of bring everybody together, but our goal is to prepare children for kindergarten and get the parents involved in their schooling. We want them to be involved as they can be. So we have our parents do volunteer hours. We have them do parenting classes, and so they'll be there that night. You'll get to see some parents along with the kids because they're performing. But we really just want them to be involved in their child's life and prepare those children for kindergarten.
And you guys have how many students there?
Right now we have 60 children. We will be expanding in the fall, so we're going to add 2-year-olds, which we're really excited about, and we'll go to 94.
Great
Which is
news
why this
for-
art show has to be successful.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
We're
we
adding
need you to get your
2-year-old
tickets.
classes.
It's just a $10 for a ticket.
Right.
The event's going to be at the Carl Grant Event Center at Union University. It's an easy place to get easy in, easy out, lots of parking, and fabulous art, entertainment. The kids, I went to this last year. I loved it. I thought it was the best thing ever. These kids cracked me up. They were great. They
Yeah,
performed.
the one little guy who kept getting right up on the microphone.
He would get right up on the microphone. You could hear it, but he was proud.
Acts 2, so they're going to be doing something from Finding Neverland. So
Oh, Finding
we're so
Neverland.
Excited. Yes.
Oh, and I bet they're excited too.
Oh,
This
yes.
is huge for them.
Yes.
It's huge for them because they have to get out there on that stage in front of all these people and perform. It's amazing.
Well, and I highly encourage anyone who has not visited the preschool. It is the happiest place on earth, I do believe.
What got you involved with the preschool? Because I know you serve on the board of Hands Up.
I am on the board. Donna Agnew and I have been friends from church from years and years ago, but I think just because I have gone to the art show every year and I absolutely love the art show and I love going to Hands Up, I think that's probably why she invited me to come on the board, is just because I love the place.
When Donna calls, you answer. You say, yes, ma'am.
That's right. She's a powerful woman.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Yeah,
We
thank
appreciate
y'all.
it. Look forward to seeing you guys and to emceeing the show
Thank
coming up
you.
Thursday. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more 6 in the City.
Hold it. I think you're going to like this picture.
Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Beverly. For the past 5 years, we've been bringing you classic TV favorites on TV6. Now we're on every Saturday night. 3 great hours of situation comedy, surprises of your favorite stars from the golden age of TV. And every once in a while, you can say the secret word with Groucho. Steve Beverly's TV Classics every Saturday night from 7 to 10 on EPlusTV6.
It's 13 miles of natural gas main reaching from Crockett County into Jackson, Tennessee. It's a $16 million project. When completed, this line will provide Jackson a second main line access to natural gas supply. It will enhance JA's existing service and provide expanded capacity for future industrial, commercial, and residential growth. Investing in Jackson's future at JEA today.
This commercial isn't going to shock you or make you laugh, but it just might save your life. Every one of these people is alive today because someone else took the time to give blood. Hopefully, the person that gives blood for you is watching this too. Do you have time? Please give blood.
Welcome back to Six in the City, and we were talking over the commercial break and did want to mention a couple of sponsors for the Hands Up Spring Art Show. We didn't get a chance to mention those, but they would like to thank
Union University, First South Bank, and JEA.
That's right. And another thing we were talking about as we were in commercial break is how fabulous our show is today, because it's, other than our entertainment, Santiago, is all ladies. So,
all ladies.
That's right. The ladies are taking over, so look out.
Look out, Steve.
And speaking of ladies, some fabulous ladies are on the couch with us.
Yes.
Not only they're singing, they're entertaining us with their beautiful voices, but it is the Surreals. It's Riley Kerner, Annabelle Reese, and Hannah Adams. Ladies,
welcome.
How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
Quite different sitting on the couch than it is up. Is this a little more nerve-wracking than up there singing?
Performing?
No, it's all the same?
I think it is.
Okay. Because you don't know what we're going to ask you, right?
Well, Steve's not here, so he's not going to throw out some random question.
Right.
But you guys are here to talk about the second annual Rock the Cure Festival. And this is something that you guys came up with yourself, right? Yes. And it is all to raise money for Relay for Life. It's going to be held at the AMP. It's coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yes. I couldn't read my notes. I thought it said April 8th, but it says April 23rd.
April 23rd.
That's as bad as Steve. He writes and he can't even read his notes. But it's Saturday, April 23rd from 5 to 10. It's at the AMP downtown, which is a great venue. And something new you guys are going to have this year that I read was a silent auction. Is that correct?
Yes, we had one last year.
Oh, okay.
Actually. But we're going to have a lot of stuff there. It's going to be across the board. We're going to have food, jewelry, pottery, and then we're going to have the green egg, which is like this awesome grill apparently.
It
Yes.
is.
And it's like it's way marked down.
We don't look like it, but we like to eat.
Yes.
So, yes, it is fabulous.
It's going to be a lot marked down than what it's originally listed for, and so
Okay.
that's good.
So that's going to be a silent auction item.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Abernathy, 2D Abernathy donated that. So
Wow,
he's
that's
friend
a
of ours.
great donation.
Yes,
that
that's
should,
wonderful.
That should do real well.
And you can bring your coolers, blankets, lawn chairs, or anything to hang out and watch the music, because they have like the green area in front of the amp
right.
where you can like set up, and it's like a really cool atmosphere.
Just make yourself comfortable and listen to some great music. And speaking of great music, who all is going to be there?
Yes.
We have Cooper the Band,
Cooper the Band.
the Go-Tos, Chloe Lawson, Coal Creek, and yours truly. It's just going to be a great variety of music.
Musicians.
I believe the majority of you guys have actually been on the show, so we can vouch for that. We can vouch for that.
And if you're looking for something great to do, you need to come
That's
down
right.
to the AMP
Come
at
downtown.
5 p.m. Is that when the silent auction begins as well?
Yes.
It's at 5? Okay.
Everything starts at 5.
All right.
We're sitting here talking with Riley Kerner, Annabelle Reese, and Hannah Adams. They are the Surreals. Coming up Saturday, April 23rd, from 5 to 10 at the AMP. That's this Saturday, if you're watching today, is going to be the second annual Rock the Cure Festival. You'll have silent auction, there's great music, bring your coolers, have a great time downtown. The weather is going to be fabulous because it's going to rain the rest of this week, and then the rain's going to be gone, sun's going to come out, it's going to be just
Glorious
wonderful.
for your event. And plus, it's a great way to help them raise money
That's
for
right.
Relay for Life.
So what made you guys think of coming up with this event?
Well, we've all been kind of personally affected by cancer, and I think most everybody you know has somebody that's been touched by cancer.
Cancer is a stranger to no one.
You're right.
It's
So-
the easiest thing to relate to for everybody.
That's right.
So we just wanted to work to both bring like music and culture to the community and have it as like a good cause.
And was this an idea that all of you came up with, or was there one brainchild? Okay. Awesome.
Whole group.
I know. Powerful group. Now, you guys play around town, right?
We
You have some
do.
gigs that are playing around town. Where are you playing at well, after the AMP? Where are you guys going to be?
We're going to be at the Strawberry Festival, actually.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
wow.
Yeah.
And that's coming up.
Yeah.
It's just around the
Like,
corner.
right around the corner,
Yeah.
May. I don't have the exact date.
I don't either.
It's right around the corner.
But
be
you know
looking
you're
for the
gonna be there.
Surreals.
No, I'm going to be there. I just don't know.
Now, do you guys have a Facebook page or?
We do, and we have a website too.
We have a website. We have Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram.
So if folks
And-
can't find you, they're not looking hard enough.
There
right?
we go. Yes, exactly.
We're all Everything is under the Surreals.
The Surreals, and it's Surreals.
Yes, yeah.
Riley Corner, Annabelle Reese, and Hannah Adams. Ladies, thank you so much for being
thank you,
here.
guys.
It's the second annual Rock the Cure Festival coming up Saturday, April 23rd from 5 to 10 at the AMP. There's a silent auction. You can bring your own food, your cooler, your chairs, and it's all to raise money for Relay for Life. We'll be back with more Six in the City. Oh, I'm sorry. I just totally took us out. And Santiago, it's coming to you.
Yeah, we're going to the main stage.
That's right. We have to go to the main stage.
La da da, hey. And it's so hard to think about you. Oh, sometimes and always open the door, cross my heart, hope to die, and take you far away, disappear through the clouds, and show you a new place where you feel the earth breathe from the ground. The worlds collide, we light up the sky, bring thoughts to life from our inner mind, a special place to meet, a secrets to keep, spiritually speaking, wherever you are. Some people come, some people go to the end of this road. And if you hold my hands to the end of this world, and I can see you when I close my eyes, I picture you waiting for me. We're stuck in this maze, but with me at the same place every night in my dreams. Wanna look at you, you put a smile on my face. Life's not about waiting for the storm to pass, but dancing in the rain. The simple things are the most beautiful memories. Remember me when you look through the stars. Some people come, some people go to the end of this road. And if you hold my hands to the end of this world, some people come, some people go to the end of this road. And if you hold my hands to the end of this world, da da da.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with the push of a button. And now, EPlus Broadband can set you up with multi-room DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change your life. Learn more about multi-room DVR. Call or visit EPlusBroadband.com today.
Jackson Police, what do they do? And why do they do what they do? EPlusTV 6 Roll Call, an update on the people and the work of the Jackson Police Department. A new show every 2 weeks. What they do and what we can do to make a difference in Jackson. Roll Call now includes you, exclusively on EPlusTV 6.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your EPlus broadband cable TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Visit EPlusBroadband.com to learn more.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and if it wasn't for the little voices in my head, I don't think I could get anywhere.
Oh, goodness gracious.
One thing we did want to mention about the Rock the Cure event, that there is not necessarily an admission fee. There's a suggested admission fee of $5, which is a mere cost, but all donations are welcome, and remember, all that goes to Relay for Life. Now, back to the couch, we have Lindsay Crocker. Lindsay's with Turnbow Healthcare. She's a family nurse practitioner, and we've got some mammogram screenings coming up on a Saturday.
We do. So Turnbow is really trying to break down some of the barriers that come with women getting mammograms. So we often think about October as being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but mammograms are really important throughout the year. And one of the biggest barriers to women getting mammograms sometimes is day and time. So we're working women, we're busy with kids, we can't come all the time, Monday through Friday. So May the 14th is going to kind of kick this off, and it's going to be an open date, so you don't have to have a referral from your primary care provider or from your OBGYN. Right. You can call Turnbow directly and schedule this appointment without a referral. Okay. And it will be on Saturday, May the 14th.
And the hours are from?
You know, that's a good question. I'm not really sure. I assume probably starting around 8 o'clock. That's something that you could ask them.
So there'll be quite a few options of choices for appointments that you can pick from, and you can choose your own. I believe that
it is pretty open at
this point. Is there a fee to do this?
So the fee is whatever you would normally have to pay. Okay. So they will just bill insurance as normal. So whatever you would normally pay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is something new that Turnbow is doing. What prompted them to is this just for, educational, getting more word out there?
And to make it more convenient, too.
Yeah, it's a convenience thing. So women are busy, Monday through Friday doesn't work for everyone. Right. So this is kind of the kickoff to a new thing that we're going to be doing. So every Saturday, starting in the month of May, we're going to have one Saturday a month that you can have a mammogram done. So other than the May date, you will need a referral from your PCP or your OBGYN for that appointment, but starting the third Saturday of every month in June through December, they'll be doing one Saturday a month mammograms.
And we can go on the website to find out what those months are?
Well, it starts
Saturdays.
So May the 14th is the first, and then June through December, it will be the third Saturday of every month.
Okay, a set Saturday. So we can remember that third Saturday. And now that we know the schedule, we can go ahead and arrange it and not say, oh, I've got something that day, I can't come.
Right, absolutely. So it's just another option. Mammograms are so important. They are one of the single biggest things we can do as far as preventative health. It can detect a lump long before it's ever felt by your PCP or by you. And most of the time when it's caught really early, it's 100% treatable. So it's a wonderful thing, a wonderful technology that we have with modern medicine. Regional offers, or Turnbow Regional offers a wonderful experience. It's kind of a spa-like experience is what they tell me. They give you a robe and a nice warm wrap for your neck. So it is kind of makes it a little less uncomfortable, something that
sounds a little less intimidating than walking in with, half a cape and you staring down this machine that's,
So we're trying to make it as comfortable, an uncomfortable situation as comfortable and as convenient as we can.
Super convenient.
Absolutely.
Because you could do it early on a Saturday morning.
That's right.
And then be on for the rest of your day.
Yeah, not have to take off work. Right. Some people we know, if you work in a factory, you may get a point deducted even if it's a legitimate thing.
Right.
You still get,
and don't put it off.
Right. Don't put it off. The earlier the better.
The earlier the better. Well, great.
So it kicks off on May the 14th at Turnbow. You can call Turnbow, the main number, and make an appointment.
Yes, 1-855-Turnbow, and they'll kind of direct you to the right place.
Turnbow good? Everything good there?
Everything's
with the
good.
change?
Yeah,
formerly Regional Hospital, all is well?
There really hasn't been much change that's been felt on my end.
Just the name.
It's been a name change, and everything else has been pretty seamless.
Right.
It's kind of getting hard to make that transition. You're just constantly saying Regional, Turnbow.
That's probably the hardest part has been catching myself and saying the right thing.
All right. Well, Lindsay Crocker is here with us. She is with Turnbow Healthcare. and she is telling us about the mammogram screenings, which are extremely, extremely important. Turnova's going to be offering these Saturday, May 14th, and then every third Saturday until December.
Right.
It's a great opportunity for you to get out there. It's not an inconvenience for you. It's on a Saturday. You don't have to take off work. Make time to get your mammogram.
Right.
It is important. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being
Thanks for
here,
having me.
Lindsay. We're going to go back to the main stage with Santiago, Renya.
It's getting cold outside. It used to be you and I, and now you're fading from my heart. For a while I was in denial. Darling, come here. I don't know where you are. It's not fair anymore. That's why I'm here still searching my soul. Sweet darling, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I saw you. Hope everything's going your way. Sweet darling, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I saw you. Hope everything's going your way. Sweet melodies for you when you sleep, so you can take a break and chill with me. I feel what you feel, I feel it in my heart. Love is blind, and so was I. Oh, and now we're here apart. Oh, I guess we will see. Until then, I see you, my friend, and I will focus on me. Oh, sweet darling, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I saw you. Hope everything's going your way. Sweet darling, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I saw you. Hope everything's going your way. Sweet darling, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's been a while since I saw you. Hope everything's going your way.
This commercial isn't going to shock you or make you laugh, but it just might save your life. Every one of these people is alive today because someone else took the time to give blood. Hopefully, the person that gives blood for you is watching this too. Do you have time? Please give blood.
You fill up my senses like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again.
In 1986, my life changed forever when I struck 3 buried high-voltage cables while working on an excavation site. 30,000 volts of electricity blew through my body. I'm lucky to be alive and able to walk again. Today, Accidents like mine can be avoided with a simple call to 811 in order to have your dig site marked.
Always call 811 before digging and be a hero. Respect the flags. Brought to you by Tennessee 811.
Different.
Welcome back to Six in the City, and it's just been a crowded house today. We have Jody Jacobs and Wendy Braxter-Ryan on the show. They're going to be talking about the event that's coming up. It's Earth Day, and it's hosted by the Keep Jackson Beautiful Committee.
Yes.
It's coming up April 23rd,
Yes.
which is a Saturday.
Yes.
So there's no excuse for people not to come, and there is so much going on.
Yes.
I'm not even begin to go through all of it, so I'm going to let you do it.
We know it starts at 7 a.m.
Yes.
and then you can take a step by step.
Community yard sale starts at 7 along with the regular farmers market. And then registration for?
The clean water runoff will start at 7 o'clock and the run starts at 8.
The run starts at 8.
Yes.
And then the festival starts at 9 and it runs till 2. And then there's the household hazardous waste collection and e-recycling that starts also at 9 and runs till 1.
Okay, now let's go back over the community yard sale. This is open to anybody?
Yeah, they call down to the farmer's market and they get a space and they can bring their stuff. And, you know, it's another way for Earth Day to recycle.
That's
So,
right, a
you know,
great
we're
way to
all into that.
recycle. And then we have the clean water runoff.
5K.
5K, and we can walk up and register that day.
Yes, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock registration. And the route goes around downtown?
I'm going to go down through the Lana area.
Lana
and
area,
end
okay.
up back downtown.
That's a great area to run. I get so
It is,
distracted
it
when I run
is.
through there because it's so pretty, all the trees and all the houses.
So much color.
It
All the-
is.
Everything in bloom.
It is.
It's
a
University of Memphis.
It's a great place. It's a great place to run. So we're looking forward to the clean water runoff, and then after the clean water runoff, we
And
have
the festival
the
starts
festival
at 9.
starts.
We have around 30 vendors with from the state parks to beekeepers to crafters, and then in the amp will be music at 9.
So we have live music.
And then at 10:30, environmental magician, and then after he's finished, some more music. So there'll be music when the magician's not performing all day long.
An environmental magician. Let's talk about that a little bit. What exactly is an environmental magician?
He focuses his tricks and stuff on recycling and littering, so
Okay.
sending a message to the kids, you know, through his magic, but it's got a theme of
And how we can all do a
recycling.
better job of keeping
Yes.
everything beautiful. and-
Making that litter
Yes.
disappear.
Got to make it disappear. Ooh. And speaking of making litter disappear, the household hazardous waste collection and the e-waste collection.
Yes.
It's a great opportunity because I know if you're out there like me, I've got boxes and boxes of old VCRs and DVRs, and Steve probably has his old computers, and he talks about all of his old computers, and so this is a great time, a great opportunity for us to bring all that electronic waste in. Correct?
Yes, and you'll have to come down Shannon, and then come on, I don't know, the road in front of that goes by the lift and in front of the apartments, because New Market Street will be blocked with all the activity and everything, so you'll have to come in, you know, on Shannon, down Shannon, and by the lift and turn there to get there. And the only thing basically that we don't take that a lot of people bring is the old console TVs.
Console TVs, okay.
And then latex paint.
Latex paint.
We
okay.
take oil-based.
You will take oil-based paint.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
Anything
Okay.
else that we can think of when we're cleaning out our closets and garages that we can bring down? Just anything that we need to recycle, we need to bring it down.
That's hazardous that we can bring down.
Or paints or thinner, stripper, adhesives, all of that stuff from the house. And you
Yard
also
chemicals.
take antifreeze. If you have antifreeze that you need to get gasoline, pool chemicals. I know a lot of people have their pool chemicals sitting around, so clean out your garage and have just a big cleanup day and get all this stuff recycled in a safe way. Bring it downtown.
So it doesn't get in the water stream.
That's right. Pollute the water
And
stream.
enjoy live music.
Yes, and
And
there'll be
magician
food.
and yeah, just a great day.
Yes.
Jody Jacobs is with us along with Wendy Braxter-Ryan because they are talking about the Earth Day Festival at the Farmers Market. It's around the Farmers Market, around the lift area, around the amp. So there's going to be a lot of buzzing around downtown Saturday, April the 23rd. It's from actually, it's from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. because we've got the community yard sale. You can come down and, hey, you can recycle some of your stuff and then buy you some all new stuff from the community yard sale. Right?
That's true.
And then, you know, get rid of your electronic waste. There's a lot of opportunity there. A lot of stuff going on for the Earth Day festivities to celebrate Earth Day. And this is, what year is this for this Earth Day?
This is our third annual.
Third annual. What got it going?
Well, we had been doing an Earth Day, but it wasn't. We wanted to take it a little different direction, so keep
and
Jacksonville.
get more people involved.
Yeah, it was out at TDOT originally, way out there, and it just wasn't figured the right venue. So when we moved it downtown, we really enjoyed it at the farmers market, and I think the people have really responded well. And we have
a lot easier to get to downtown. A lot of things going on, and for folks who like coming downtown, even for folks who don't normally come downtown. It's a great opportunity to see what downtown has. Farmers Market is down there. You can get some great things. So be a great opportunity in order for you to get involved with a community yard sale. If you've got stuff to sell, you need to call the Farmers Market. They can reserve a booth for you. Bring your table, bring your stuff. Get it all sold. If you don't sell it all, then go down to RIFA. Donate it to RIFA. They'd love to have your stuff. It's another way to get it recycled.
Yeah, and it keeps going. We have a lot of great sponsors, so that helps us keep it going.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here. We look forward to this weekend and hope that everything turns out right with the weather. Look forward to it.
Looks like it's
It looks like it's going to, yeah.
We'll be back with more Six in the City.
Okay, Josh, do your stuff.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Canned foods only, guys.
Sometimes you gotta live what you believe, open your arms, cause that's where it starts. Right here with you and with me. What the world needs now is love.
Generosity, pass it on.
A little help from up above. Faith to me.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JEA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
Ready, set, go for it. It's your adventure. This is your GAC.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We've got with us our favorite, Jackie Utley. She is with Jackson Madison chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, and also Gwen McReynolds. Now, Jackie, we're in the presence of greatness here because Jackie is a Tennessee state officer for the Daughters of the American Revolution, and she is also honorary regent. So, ladies, we welcome you here.
Yes, thank y'all.
We've seen some recent information from your chapter meeting that you just had. I noticed that Ricky Brown received the Media Award. Very nice, very nice. Your chapter meeting was held at a different location this time, correct?
Well, First Press.
First Press?
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking it was at a different location, but it was First Press.
We kind of library and First Press.
Library will alternate between the two, flip-flop.
Depending on who's available.
Got to spread the love, right?
That's right,
Spread the
absolutely.
love. Now, you guys are here because we've got a great event coming up. It's something you guys do every year. So, Gwen, tell us about it.
Well, it is the Field of Flags, and it is different from other fields of flags because every flag represents a Revolutionary War patriot. Somebody who gave either civil service or patriotic service or, as you would expect, military service between today's date in 1775, which was the Battle of Lexington, and then when the New York was finally rid of the Royalists in 1783. So anyone who served in that time, men and women, and we tend to forget the women.
That's right.
But the Field of Flags is set up at Triangle Park,
Which is right across from the Jackson Sun downtown, if you're not familiar with that area.
And you drive and you see the flags blowing. This year we're doing something a little different. All of the flags for the Patriots will be the 50 stars, except the one for the unknown Patriot will be the Betsy Ross 13-star flag.
Oh, wow, that's different.
Yes, it gives you that idea that this is a different field of flags. And I've told you,
yes,
driving by is not what you need to do. What you need to do is to get out and walk and read the names of the 150-plus Patriots.
Because you have, for each flag, there's a little plate.
And it tells you where they served. And all of the colonies except 2 are represented. We don't have anyone from Rhode Island, and I think it's Delaware.
Oh, wow.
Are the 2. So if anybody knows a Patriot, they want to install a flag from those 2, we definitely. Most from North Carolina, as you would expect. Many of the Kings Mountain Boys and Guilford County Courthouse and, you know, those who served.
Right.
But it is inspiring to walk
It's so
among
beautiful.
the
It's one of my
flags.
most favorite things that you guys do, because it just tugs at your, I mean, you not only do you feel so patriotic, but when you see them, and like Cassandra and I were talking, you know, when the, like you said, when the wind blows a certain way, it just lifts your heart.
Well, it gives you a sense of pride.
Yes.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely.
Yes. And we have 2 events this year. We're installing them May the 28th, which is Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
And the Vietnam Veterans Honor Guard is going to be there between 9:30 and 10. And
on the 28th?
On the 28th, and
okay.
post our Betsy Ross flag and then do taps.
Oh, wow.
Which will be very moving.
That is always very moving.
And then
I don't
on
care.
June 18th, we will have our official dedication, Flag Day dedication. Now, Flag Day is June 14th.
Right.
But the Saturday is June 18th.
June 18th.
And that'll be at 10:30.
10:30.
At Triangle Park
At
as well.
Triangle Park. And then we will fly the flags through the 4th of July. So we have 3 patriotic holidays: Memorial Day, Flag Day, and then the 4th of July.
Oh, how wonderful.
Well, how much more proud could we be to be an American when we drive down there and see the flags, and the great work that you guys do, because it's not just going out and just putting them in the ground.
No.
There's a lot of work behind getting those
and we do
flags
wanna-
and the names and everything.
We do want to mention that we have a workshop the first Tuesday of each month at the library from 4 to 6.
main library
Jackson
downtown.
Madison Library.
For genealogy.
For genealogy. And it's not just if you want to prove to be the DAR, SAR. It's anyone who is interested in working through genealogy and just wants somebody who can give them a boost.
Okay.
Well, that's awesome.
And that's you said there was that was free courses.
It's free. It's free. It's not really a class. It's just one-on-one help.
One-on-one, okay.
So if you've done some research, bring what you've already done, and we can look at it and go, okay, well, here's a big gap, and suggest a different place to look or some way to fill the gaps in your research. And if you've never started, we can get you started.
It is so much fun. And the people who come, it's like, ooh, when you find a marriage record.
Sure. I know.
Right.
I didn't realize I was related to
Right.
And we go upstairs to the Tennessee room, and Jack Wood and his staff are so helpful.
fabulous.
I mean, they're just wonderful.
He is.
So it's the best kept secret in West Tennessee, I think.
Well, it's the Jackson-Madison County DAR Field of Flags. They will be set May 28th. They'll be on display up until after 4th of July. So make a point to get out there, walk through the flags, enjoy it, and be proud to be an American and appreciate the work that these ladies do. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very
We
much for having
appreciate
us.
it. Now we're going back to the main stage, and Santiago, Renya.
He's a dancing gummy bear, sweet and kind, sharp as a whistle, a legend in his mind. Confident, don't forget to throw the SR in with it. Yep, even a little relentless, right in danger with a dusty since the kid was born with that music cred. She's prancing around to the music, knows that I'm dancing, and she glancing, cause she thinks I'm so handsome, man. I don't know what I was thinking, oh, I let you in. Oh, I should've listened to my mama when she told me I should not be nothing but your friend. Is it real? Made me lose my mind. That's right, baby, made me lose my mind. It's the way you made me feel, the way you made me feel. Oh, it's to last all night. I'm trying to do right, I'm trying to do good, but I can't help how that tempers out makes me wanna look. And she's just a pistol, and all she wanna do is bang, bang, bang. I ain't saying nothing wrong.
living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your EPlus broadband cable TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Visit EPlusBroadband.com to learn more.
Utility infrastructure often coordinates with streets and highways. Much of the work performed by utility crews is done in proximity to traffic. Tennessee has added utility crews to the mandated clearance for emergency and law enforcement personnel. When lights are flashing, crews are working, traffic should move over an additional lane. If a lane gap is not available, traffic should slow. The Jackson Energy Authority thanks the drivers of Jackson for your cooperation in Move Over Tennessee, promoting the work and safety of JEA personnel.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Over my career, I've been asked, what's the most difficult part about being a state trooper? That's easy. The hardest part about being a state trooper is going to someone's house and telling the people there that someone they love is never ever coming home because of a senseless, preventable traffic crash. In Tennessee, every year, way too many lives are lost by drinking and driving, texting and driving, and not wearing your seatbelt. Please don't make me tell your loved ones that you're not coming home.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're sitting here with Sue Schultz. Sue is with the American Red Cross. She is vice chair of the board, and they've got an important event that's coming up, and we want to get the word out about it. It's the Heroes Luncheon. It's coming up on April the 28th. It's going to be at the Civic Center. But the important part is the RSVP is due Monday the 25th. Yes.
That's
okay.
correct.
So we need you to get the RSVP in. Tickets are how much?
There's no charge to attend.
No charge to attend.
Right, it's a free luncheon. We really just want to have everyone come out and get a chance to hear about our honorees that we're recognizing this year. This is the 4th year that the Red Cross has put this event on, and each year we like to recognize humanitarians in the community. This year, our humanitarian of the year is Mr. James Ross from Jackson-Madison County General Hospital.
Right. Yeah.
He's obviously very active in the community as well as what he does there at the hospital. So we know we have a lot of folks here that know Mr. Ross and would love to come out and support him. We'd love to see you there. Also, we're going to be recognizing, we have 2 uniformed heroes of the year this year. We actually had 2 officers from Brownsville who were involved in resuscitating a man having a medical condition and saving his life. So we'll be recognizing those 2 individuals as well. We also have our Volunteer of the Year and our Distinguished Service Award for the Red Cross that will be acknowledging those folks too. So it's going to be a great event, a great luncheon. Come out and support some of your local heroes here in the community.
What a great way to support and showcase these local heroes. In their mind, they're probably considered they're not heroes,
Right.
but to us, they're everyday heroes.
Somebody that goes over and above.
That's right. This is the Red Cross Heroes Luncheon. It's coming up Thursday, April 28th. It's from 12 to 1. It's at the Civic Center. You don't need tickets. Sue wants everybody and anybody to come out for lunch, enjoy lunch, get to know these heroes of your community. They're going to be awarding the recipients. We've got, like you were saying, James Ross, who's the Red Cross Humanitarian of the Year, and a couple of uniformed officers.
Right. And it's one thing to come out and recognize these folks as well. The other thing you'll do is learn a little bit more about what the Red Cross does.
Well, I was about to ask you, for those who aren't really familiar with the Red Cross.
Everyone sees the Red Cross when there's a big major national event that goes on. They go in, they help tornado victims or flood victims. What you may not know is what your local chapter does. We support
every single day.
Every single day. We support folks who might have a single family fire in their home. If you think about it, if you have a fire in your home, you're leaving with whatever you have on and hopefully your shoes. And that's really all you're going to have until your insurance might take over for you. Well, in the meantime, you need some help. And the Red Cross is there to help those folks. In fact, this year we've helped 90 families so far deal with a single family fire.
Now, is that just in West Tennessee?
That's in 13 counties here in West Tennessee
counties.
that we cover, right. We also do service to armed forces. So if you have a family member who might be deployed overseas, and maybe you have a family emergency back home and you need to get in contact with that person, your local Red Cross chapter helps with those emergencies as well.
Oh, wow.
We're involved in, you always think of Red Cross as CPR and
Right.
babysitter training and all that. We certainly still do that. We've had about 1,500 people go through our various classes that we offer here through the local chapter. So there's a lot that your local chapter does that you may not see. making the news, you know, the headlines. For example, in January and February, we had several volunteers go out with the local fire department and install smoke detectors in people's homes. We helped over 250 families here in the Jackson-Madison County area get smoke detectors where they didn't have one that was working in their home. Certainly that can certainly save a life.
Definitely save a life. You know, a lot of these things that you know, I wish, you know, back when I was younger, we could have gone through the babysitter's training program.
I remember you used to get your little Red Cross card, and you always had that when you were a babysitter.
Now, I did go through, you know, life-saving with swimming and all that, but the whole babysitting is these great opportunities for anyone to take advantage of. If people want more information about the Red Cross, where can they
can certainly
find
go
it?
to our website at redcross.org, and they have all kinds of good information there. Everything from disaster preparedness to the classes that are offered. So it's a great resource for you. And again, come out to our luncheon. In addition to seeing our humanitarians get recognized, we also have a keynote speaker this year.
Okay.
Miss Valley Collins will be speaking to us. She's actually a Maryville, Tennessee native, and she was on the flight that was the Miracle on the Hudson.
Oh, wow.
She actually, for her job, was traveling that day and was on the flight that crash landed in the Hudson River back in January of 2009. So she's going to share her story.
I'm sure she has a good story
I'm
to
sure
tell.
she does. and also a good uplifting message about, you know, cherishing every day, because you just don't know how lucky you can be.
You're right.
And certainly all the passengers on that flight were very, very lucky that day.
And how lucky we are to have an organization like the Red Cross to come out and help those in need who you know, could very well be us.
You just never know.
You don't know. Exactly.
That's why it's so important to be prepared. If you have a disaster plan in your house, you know, that's always something that's good to have. Again, you can go on the redcross.org website, get more information about that. Come out to events that we have throughout the community, like our annual luncheon this year on
you guys
Thursday.
have a Facebook page?
There is Facebook as well.
So you
can link to that, and also Twitter. So you can link up with us on Twitter as well.
And this is not necessarily the American Red Cross whole organization. This is actually the Midwest
chapter of the American Red Cross.
Of the American Red Cross, and you can find out more on Facebook and on the American Red Cross website.
That's correct.
To find out about the Northwest.
A lot of information, but very beneficial and very important.
Very beneficial. Take advantage of that information, because it is definitely worth it. Thank you so much, Sue, for being here. We appreciate it. And look forward to seeing you at the Heroes Luncheon.
And we'll see Mr. Bowers there as well. He is our MC again this year.
So he'll do a fabulous job.
He always does.
He always does.
We'll be back with more Six in the City.
Jackson 24/7 continues this summer as your source for perspective on people, issues, and key decisions facing our community. Whether it's the economic challenges facing public education, the battle in the streets for local law enforcement, or a bold new leader for higher education, Jackson 24/7 brings you the key questions and answers every day at noon, 4, 6:30, and 9:30 on EPlusTV 6.
The original pipes in Jackson's gas system were wood. Then the new industry standard became cast iron. In 2016, the Jackson Energy Authority celebrated the last mile, the complete and final replacement of the remaining cast iron pipes. Cast iron gave way to safer, more reliable materials that vary by pressure load and system need. There are some natural gas systems still using cast iron, but that's not the case at JEA today.
In 1986, my life changed forever when I struck 3 buried high-voltage cables while working on an excavation site. 30,000 volts of electricity blew through my body. I'm lucky to be alive and able to walk again. Today, accidents like mine can be avoided with a simple call to 811 in order to have your dig site marked.
Always call 811 before digging and be a hero. Respect the flags. Brought to you by Tennessee 811.
Thanks to all of our guests that we've had on the show today. It's been a packed show. We've had a lot of information for you, a lot of events going on. This is about getting into the season where we are talking about events time after time after
Yes.
time, and 2 or 3 events at a day. And speaking of, I just want to cover a few things. The Chiefs Challenge is coming up this weekend, Saturday the 23rd. Starts at 9 a.m. at the fairgrounds. You can register at the Jackson Police Department, or you can go online to racesonline.com. Then we also have coming up the Speaking of Art fundraiser for autism. It's at Chandelier Restaurant Thursday night, the 21st. It's at 6:30. You can also, if you like chocolate, there's a chocolate happy hour. It's going on at the All Suites Hotel, and it's to raise money for youth villages. It's from 5:30 to 7. It is also Thursday night. Starts 5:30 to 7. You can call and get information from 660-6767. Bark for Life is this weekend. You know, we saw Antonia, she was on the show with that sweet Juicy. And then Bark for Life is Sunday, coming up Sunday, 12 o'clock. And then also Thursday night again, the 21st, Oliver North will be at Jackson State Community College for the Jackson State Foundation fundraiser. He'll be, actually, the event is at the Civic Center. You can get tickets by calling 425-8587. The banquet starts at 6. The program starts at 7. A lot of stuff going on. I think, Kristi, I think you had something you wanted to mention as well.
I did, with all that is going on. JEA and HBO and Cinemax are offering a free preview. And that's April the 22nd through the 25th. You do have to have a digital box, but we hope you enjoy that free weekend of HBO and Cinemax.
Right. If you're unsure about getting HBO and Cinemax, take a look at the free preview this weekend.
Yes.
That'll give you an option, and you can call 422-7500.
That's right.
Tell them you want to sign up for HBO and Cinemax.
That's right.
Santiago, it's been a pleasure having you here today.
So talented, yes.
You're on Facebook. You can find your music on Facebook. That's right.
At facebook.com/only1Santiago, like the number.
Only one?
Only one, Santiago.
All right. Well, we'll let you take it away, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week.
Are we vibing, connecting ways? Are we riding sunset in our shades? We drift away, we'll never come back. Together we're at this place that we're in our lives. We drift away. I can hear the sound of its roar while we sing along to an Elvis song. Can't stop falling in love with you, darling. Won't you take my hand and dance the night with me? Darling, won't you take my hand and dance the night with me? Cherry chapstick on your lips,